Welcome to San Francisco. Good afternoon. I have not really vlogged the morning. We went to church and then we went and grabbed lunch, went to the house, packed up, and headed right for the airport, which I am currently at. And we are waiting at our gate, which we have about like another 30 minutes before we actually board. My dad is walking around going to look at like airplanes and entertaining him, trying to keep him awake until we are boarding the plane. So hopefully he will sleep the whole time. So let's go. We're going, huh? So sad. We're kind of snacking right now, waiting at the Denver airport for our next flight to San Francisco. But we made it to Denver. He's trying to escape, so he wants to run around the whole airport. Be careful. Other times she will kind of wake up. What are you doing? Okay, we are getting some lunch right now. I haven't really vlogged much. My girl's really not here while we're waiting. Okay, that's better. So I have not really vlogged much because yesterday was a little bit crazy. We got to the hotel at like midnight our time, which is like a 3-hour time difference. And so we were all pretty beat. I had a really bad headache and was feeling really nauseous from probably just like not really eating the whole day and kind of like snacking. And so we got some dinner and went back and I couldn't really even eat it. So we just went straight to bed, showered, went straight to bed, and that was about it. And then this morning we woke up, my dad brought us some coffee and then he left for work convention. And so we just like spent the morning getting ready, kind of hanging out around the place, and anyway, I'm going to drive real quick because I definitely don't pay attention. But driving here is a little bit crazy and scary. So, and of course they have paper straws. I was telling her that they charge 25 cents here for a reusable cup. And I was telling her, I was like, how much you want to bet they have paper straws too? And they do. And little man is asleep back there. That's why I'm kind of talking quieter. But anyway, we're gonna go drive now. So I'll see you in a bit. We made it to our first destination, which is like this little Outlook lighthouse, and it is just beautiful. Like listening to like the whole ride up here was crazy. Hearing like the birds chirp and like there's just so much green. Like literally looks like the Windows wallpaper saved. Like the green hills look just like that. And so hearing the waves crash and just looking over the mountain is gorgeous here. I'm so excited for this outlook, but we're getting out of the car right now. And look at this. How beautiful.
This is the same protein as your fingertips.
Oh, really? We have just been spending the day at the lighthouse and looking out at the water and all the rocks. It is just so unbelievably gorgeous here. It like looks like we're in England or Scotland or something. It's crazy. And we just made it back. It was a long day and a long drive, and so we didn't really record much of the drive, just kind of talked and hung out, stopped and got some coffee on the way back. And we're going out to a fancy dinner tonight. My dad's, some vendors from my dad's work are taking us out to dinner. Is there anything you want to say? That's so funny. That was hilarious. That was a great joke. Yeah. Oh my goodness, so funny. We are watching The Proposal while getting ready for dinner. As I was saying, we are currently here back at the hotel room getting ready for dinner. My dad's work, some vendors from his work are taking us out to dinner on them, which is so sweet. And it's at this nice fancy restaurant, and I don't know how to pronounce the name. That's how fancy it is. It's Sens. So we're trying to decide if it's Sins or Sans. Unsure. So I am trying to dress kind of like a fancy casual is what we're going for today. So I have on this black sweater and these brown leather pants. That's pretty fancy. I didn't really quite feel like wearing a dress, so this is the fancy look we're going for right now. I will probably wear a dress tomorrow night because they're taking us out again tomorrow night to a restaurant that is unknown yet. But coming shortly, TBD. And he's ready in his jeans and dress shirt that he just spilt his food all over the bed. BRB, because I'm gonna go clean this up. He thinks this little microphone is so funny. That's so cute. Oh my goodness. I am going to go finish getting ready, and I will see you guys once I'm done.
I did a presentation there.
Oh yeah. Okay, good morning guys. Last night we ended up going to dinner and then coming back here and just kind of crashing. It was like another late night and another really busy day. So I didn't really vlog when we got home. I just showered, got ready for bed, and then got in bed. But it is now the morning of the next day and we're trying to figure out where we want to eat for lunch. So we were gonna go to this pizza place by the ferry building, but I guess they're closed. So we're gonna try to go someplace else. I don't really know. This little dude is so sleepy. So sleepy. I also forgot to mention how he did on the plane, and he did really, really good. The first flight was an hour and a half, and he slept as soon as we got on the airplane. Also, my chest is red from him scratching it, yeah. But he slept the whole first flight, hour and a half flight, and then he woke up, played in the airport. The second flight, he was awake for it was like a 2.5 hour flight, and he was awake the whole time for that one. That one was a little more rough, but he didn't like throw fit, he didn't cry, he didn't really hardly do any of that stuff, which was good. He just wanted to like move around a lot and like do stuff, so he was definitely busy the whole flight. We are walking now to the elevators to go get some food. It sounds like maybe the pizza place is open, so we might be going there because I'm feeling pizza. Are you feeling pizza? Yeah. Yeah. So we just pulled up to the iconic Princess Diaries set where it's actually was filmed as their school, where she went to school, but it's actually just a house. And we're about to go sit here and take a picture. It's just so neat. Like that's where it was all filmed. That's crazy. He's swimming. Wow.
He's saying you're not a pasta person, and he's not. Yeah. Yeah, give me.
I just ran all the way back from the trolley to our room, so I'm so out of breath because I forgot the umbrella and it's raining pretty bad. So now I'm walking back out there, fast walking, but I had to get the umbrella and I also changed into my rain jacket instead. So we're making it. No, you. Got a hat. This sweatshirt has pockets. I've never seen a sweatshirt have pockets. Like, nope. It is rainy and chilly, but we are in the Palace of the Fine Arts and we are walking through and it's gorgeous here. Okay, it has been a minute. My hair is frizzy and crazy because we have been walking in the rain outside for a long time. My chest is red from him scratching my skin off because for some reason he finds that comforting when he goes to sleep. My hair looks crazy. What are you laughing about? What are you doing back there? He's getting into something. But we went to the Palace of Fine Arts, but since it was rainy and they had an event going on, we just kind of walked around the outside, hopefully going back to look at the inside later. And then we walked, I feel like I should check on him. Yep, he's opening the door. Get back here, what are you doing? As I was saying, we went to Palace of the Fine Arts, we went and saw the painted ladies, we went and got a little DP trip to McDonald's, and he's going back to the bathroom. We are getting ready for dinner now. My dad's work is taking us out to dinner again tonight to something called the Stinking Rose. Doesn't sound great, but it's supposed to be good. Okay, we are ready for dinner now, and I just did a little slick back bun because the weather's crazy and no curls are gonna hold in this weather. So we did a slick back bun, just like super basic. It's nothing super fancy we're going to. Everything in San Francisco is crazy expensive. So expensive, not fancy. I'm wearing this dress that I wore Sunday that you guys probably already saw because I was like, I kind of want something longer, and the other stuff I brought was like short dresses. So I'm wearing that one. I think he pooped his pants.
What's sort of interesting is like
We're 40 together.
that's impressive.
Yeah, it's gonna be more impressive if she eats it all.
Good morning, guys. Another day, another running through the lobby. I'm heading back to the room right now to grab a diaper bag. We've just spent the morning kind of walking around the ferry building, doing some shopping and looking for something to eat. And now we're gonna go drive around and get some lunch. Man, look at all like the water that comes up when it hits. Welcome to San Francisco, where it is very windy and very chilly today, which hopefully you can still hear me good. But we're at the Golden Gate Bridge right now, which is pretty cool. We're going to go to a few other overlooks. My phone's falling, so stay tuned for those. It's crazy here. We're at another lookout here, and it is very chilly and windy today, so we are not really stopping a ton of places. San Francisco. That's a fun word to say.
Francisco, that's fun to say.
We are here at the second Golden Gate Bridge overlook by Crissy Field Parks. My hair is doing its own thing. We're a little lopsided right here, but that's okay. Bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bam. We are now in the car, and I'm whispering because little man's asleep back there. But behind me, you can't really see, is the Golden Gate Bridge in Alcatraz, which is kind of neat, but you saw it in the clip before. But today is our last day in San Francisco, which is bittersweet because we're ready to get back to Oklahoma. And back to our normal size streets and back to less people, which is a plus. But it's been a really fun trip, and it's been really exciting getting to go to California and see the Golden Gate Bridge and the lighthouse and everything we saw. It's been a fun trip, huh? Yeah. We are ready to get away from the windy coldness here, which apparently is pretty normal for San Francisco. But I'm glad we went to the things we did the first 2 days while it was still sunny. But I think we're gonna just go back to the hotel room. I didn't really record much last night, but we went out to a place called the Stinking Rose, which was a weird name, but it's like a garlic lover's dream restaurant because they serve you garlic in a like skillet, some bread, which was actually pretty good, and then everything's like garlic infused there. It was really neat and it was actually really good. So I got some salmon and mashed potatoes and tiramisu for dessert when she got creme brulee cheesecake, which was really good. And then we headed back to the room and went to bed since it was like midnight. Woke up this morning, we went to the Sutro baths and like some stuff around the area, explored the little caves nearby, which was the worst climbing back up those stairs. It was so bad. And then also started getting rained on as we were walking up the stairs. So my poor dad was dying and I was dying, and my mom was smart and decided to stay up front with William. So that was good at least. But we went to In-N-Out for lunch and got all the goods. William slept through the whole lunch, so he's got his little lunch over here. I'll quit rambling, but there's just a lot I haven't filmed. I just have forgot or been busy, so I was trying to kind of catch y'all up. But I did film a few clips here and there that I'll throw into the vlog as well, so you'll see some of it, but it just might not make sense when I put it in there. I am really trying not to go get some more of those crepes because they were so good, and I'm kind of wanting a little sweet treat, but I don't know what to get. It's our last day. We might have to get something sweet. Go split a caramel apple or something. Okay. Airbnb for a refund. Good choice, Dad.
What is it?
I'm all about words.
We are in the airport now, and we've been here for 2 hours. We left the hotel around 11, probably around 11. And we got to the airport around, checked in by 12. It is now a little after 2. And my dad is walking around with William right now because he is not wanting to sit still. He just wants to run and do everything and get into everything. He's being very busy right now, and he's also really tired, so he's kind of grumpy, and I'm trying really hard to keep him awake so that he'll sleep on the plane ride. So it's been rough, but we're getting there.
And I do expect that we're going to have bumps again.